Hi everybody! It was my birthday the other day, so I'm 26 now, so that's pretty exciting. I feel way different. I feel like totally mature and like just gonna be responsible from now on, and yeah, it's totally changed my life. I'm totally an adult now and everything. It's crazy. No. Anyway, so I've been feeling pretty good recently. I've generally been feeling really happy. The hormones have been doing their thing, like my skin's been getting softer, and I think my hair is growing in more sparsely now, and my boobs are growing, which is really nice, and yeah, I just feel really good. Felt a little bit off the other day, but I think it was because I was kind of sick of dressing like a guy, because I kind of just wear the same clothes over and over and over as a guy. Like, I haven't bought any new guy clothes for years, and basically when I go to work, it's like I have like 4 or 5 different sweaters, and I just alternate between those every day, and just I'm getting so fucking sick of wearing that stuff. And I'm looking forward to when I can actually dress like me at work. So I had a meeting about a week ago with a woman at the equity office where I work, and we're sort of talking about like what my strategy is going to be for coming out at work and everything. And she basically just said it's up to me how I want to do it. Like, everyone's different, and some people choose to like tell everyone at once, or some people do it more slowly or something. And they'll just give me support for whatever I want to do, like, and they'll give me however much support I want, which is really, really nice. So she said I should make a timeline for how I want to come out at work, which I think is a good idea, because sometimes I feel pretty overwhelmed with all the stuff that I have to do. So if I have a timeline, it'll be kind of like a good way to organize everything and what I need to do, because it's quite a few things I need to do to come out at work. But anyway, so I'm thinking I'm going to send an email to my boss, and I'll send it on like the weekend so he has time to process it, because I know he reads his emails at home. Because I was thinking, like, at first I was thinking I should just go to his office and tell him, like, set up a meeting and then just go and tell him, but I think that would be a lot harder for him, because he wouldn't know what the meeting is going to be about, and then he probably just thinks it's going to be about work or something. And then I just sit down at this meeting and be like, oh yeah, I'm actually a girl. I want to start dressing like a girl at work. That'll be sort of a shock to him, and I think it would be much better if I sent him an email and gave him some time to actually think about it and sort of figure out what he thinks about it. So the woman at the equity office said that they'll support me like with however I want to do it and everything, and if anyone gives me any trouble, it's like a human rights issue, and they take it really seriously, and the person would get in some pretty serious trouble if they were like purposely misgendering me or calling me by my old name. And so that's really nice to know. And she also said that they could set up a workshop or something for my department to go through. I guess it would just be like a trans 101 session where they just kind of learn about transgender people and everything. And I think it would be a good idea just for people to learn more about it, so they can be more accepting, because I'm pretty sure my workplace is going to be really good. It's just that a lot of them don't really know much about transgender people and transgender issues, so just having a little education session would probably be a really good idea, I think. So what I'm thinking is I'm probably going to tell my boss by the end of April, and then I'll tell the rest of the department a few weeks after that, and then I'll probably start full-time in June or July. I think by then my hair will be a lot longer, and I'll be able to have it in more of a feminine style, and I'll be having more effects from the hormones by then, so I'll probably like look a lot more feminine. I've already noticed that my face is starting to look more feminine than it was before. It's like my eyes look a little different. I don't really know what's changed, but I know I look a little bit different. And I think people have been noticing the difference too, because at work, one of my friends said, he's like, wow, you look younger and younger every day. And I'm like, oh, thanks. And I think that's probably because I'm starting to look more feminine. And also probably because I've had laser hair removed on my face, so I don't have like the beard shadow anymore. Anyway, I thought that was really funny that he said I kept looking younger and younger. So I think I've been giving little hints to people of myself, but they don't really, I don't think they really realize. I have a red high heel tape dispenser on my desk at work, and people always make comments about it. And it's like, if you're male and you have anything feminine associated with you, people think it's weird. Like, people are always making comments about this red high heel tape dispenser, and they're like, why do you have that? And then they're basically saying like, oh, it's fabulous, like it's gay, but it's like, it's not gay, it's girly. And yeah, and I also have a white umbrella, and one time about 1.5 years ago I brought it to work, and someone I worked with was like, why do you have like a little girl's umbrella? And I was just like, oh, it's just an umbrella I have, like it's just a white umbrella. And it's like, people have made lots of comments about that too, and they're like, why do you have that, like why do you have a white umbrella and everything like that. And it's like, I just have a white umbrella. And yeah, it is a girl's umbrella because I got it from the breast form store, like the same place where I bought my breast forms. And it is a girl's umbrella, but it's just a white umbrella. One of the things I'm actually most nervous about coming out at work is using my new voice at work, because it's such like a deliberate effort to do a different voice, and it's so different from my regular voice that I think people will think that's sort of like the hardest part to get used to, that I sound so different all the time. I'm just nervous about it, but it'll be okay. And it's like, yeah, it's a deliberate effort to use your voice, but it's also a deliberate effort to like do makeup and like dress like a girl. So I don't know, I think it's just, it's because you need to always be thinking about doing the voice. So, and it's not like I'm gonna go in and not do the voice, because then I'd feel even weirder if I looked like this and was doing my boy voice. Like, it looks really weird if I talk like this, and I'm looking like this right now. It would be way weirder for people, I think, if I talk like this and look like this. Anyway, so I'm thinking about changing my name from Tiffany. I chose that name a long time ago when I was first starting out, and it was before I ever intended to go full-time or anything. I was just signing up for a forum, and I wanted to have a girly name, and Tiffany was a pretty girly name, and then I chose the username Cutie Pie Tiffany, which is like ultra girly name, and the name just kind of stuck. And because I started going out with people that I met online, and so they were calling me Tiffany, and it just continued from there, and then I just became Tiffany. And I don't really like the way it sounds with my real last name, because my real last name has T's in it. And so I'm thinking the name Jessica, because that seems to go well with my last name, and I like the way it shortens, because it can shorten to Jess or Jessie, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I think I'm still gonna go by Tiffany on YouTube, and I don't know, I think people still call me Tiffany, but I think at work I'm gonna be known as Jessica, and like Jessica will be my like real name, and then maybe Tiffany will be my middle name or something, I don't know. Also, some more things I've noticed about being on hormones that are new. I've noticed I'm way more ADD now. Like, my attention is all over the place. I just find it way harder to focus, and I didn't really realize that this was from the hormones until I saw a video that another trans woman had posted. Her attention just decreased drastically, and she couldn't focus as much as well, so like, I've definitely been noticing that. I'm just like all over the place, but I don't know, I'm feeling good, like I'm in a good mood and stuff. I've also noticed, because I'm in a good mood so often, that I'll say things that I later regret, or I just don't think I should have said. Like, I'll just say something that comes to my mind because I'm just in a really good mood, and then I'll realize after that it was like, it might have been a kind of a mean thing to say. And yeah, so it doesn't seem like my speech filter works as much anymore, just because my emotions are kind of, I'm not used to them, so I kind of say inappropriate things sometimes. Okay, that's it for this video, everybody. I'm actually going to record another video right now, and in this video it's going to show a bunch of pictures of me from when I started, and I'll just kind of show like how I've changed over the years. Since I started making these videos after I'd already sort of like figured out makeup and my look and everything, so I just want to show you guys like how I kind of progressed from the beginning. And yeah, okay. So I'll see you guys in that video. Okay, bye.